The PL Show is brought to you by Kel Charcoal, Kel 360, and Kel Kids Toothpaste.
I am happy to see you here on the PL Show, and I'm even more thrilled about the woman we are about to meet because she's passionate about vocational education. She is the secretary's secretary. But first things first, the PL Show is brought to you by Kind Kirsty, the Kel toothpaste brands, Kel Charcoal, Kel 360, and Kel Kids. Kel Happy Smile. My costume is Kind Kirsty red cotton, and my makeup is by the African American Beauty Academy and Spa. This is the PL Show, and my name is Keminni Amanor. I'll be right back.
Mommy.
Michelle say, fe. Yum.
Different era, better result. Time has changed and time has brought Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Healthy gums, anti-cavity, fresher breath, and it whitens teeth. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Sankofa.
Yenchi, Kel Chocolate Toothpaste.
Happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back to the Kel Toothpaste PL Show. Today on the program, we'll meet the wonderful woman who is a trailblazer in her community, and she has mentored hundreds of young women changing lives in the northern part of Ghana, and I can't wait for you to meet her. But always remember that the PL Show is brought to you by the Kel toothpaste brands, Kel Kids, Kel 360, and Kel Charcoal, and Kel Happy Smile. Also, to all our Muslim viewers out there, we want to wish you the very best this Ramadan season. We hope to see you at the end of the fasting period and have a feast. But right now, let's meet Humaimatu. Did I get the name right?
Yes, please.
I'll try again. Humaimatu
Yes,
Abdul-Wahab.
that's right.
Fantastic name. And what does it mean?
A fighter
A fighter.
or a warrior who really want to help young people
Indeed.
to aspire to higher life.
And that is
better-
exactly what
what I'm doing.
it's as if your parents knew what you would
Yes,
become.
please.
Let's talk about you. Who is Humaimatu?
Humaimatu Abdul-Wahab is a young woman who is passionate to support young people to be equipped with employable TV skills. Growing up in the northern region, I've been using my hand to work and help young people and also to inspire them.
And when you say growing up in the northern region, what was that like? What was your growing up
My
like?
growing up in the northern region was great because my mother was a cocoa seller and she has taught me values and hard work. My father was a farmer. He has taught me values and hard work.
When you say they taught you values and hard work, I can understand hard work, but what are the other values?
The
that you
other
think
value
you-
is attitude, discipline, hard work, and be submissive and respect others.
How would you say that these values that your parents imbibed in you have changed or affected the way you grew up?
It has shaped me because my father believed in education. And being a girl child, my father pushed me hard and I learned hard, and that has made me who I am today.
You had most of your education in the north, so
Yes.
tell us a bit more about that.
I've started school at Nuria English and Primary School. And I attended the same Nuria English and Arabic School, junior high school. I completed junior high school and I moved to Northern School of Business and Study Secretariat.
And so you speak Arabic?
A little.
Just a little bit. Okay.
Sabahun Nur.
What does that mean?
Yeah, good morning.
Oh.
They say Sabahul Khair.
Oh, right.
I'm fine.
I'm not sure my tongue can tend for that right now, but you had a really lovely childhood, and you stayed the rest of your life in the north.
Yes, please.
What kept you there? What do you think kept you in the north? Because for a lot of people, they come down here and come and join us here in the crowd.
Growing up, I have passion for vocational skill. I know when you learn a skill, you not wait for government to come and employ you. Because when I completed DBS, I was searching for a job. I was not getting. So I attached myself to a communication center, and I was doing photocopy to get more experience in the work. And I never give up because I was not getting government work, but I was working. But I was not looking at money. My father was taking care of me, but I wanted to have more experience in the job so that in the near future, I can use it to gain more higher position.
And you did get
and
those.
I did that, so I remain in the northern region without traveling to southern sector to look for an existing job.
Or anywhere else.
Yes.
And you did get the experience.
Yes.
Not only that, but you also, changed the lives of many other young girls.
people.
But before we learn more about the life of Humaimatu, let's take a look at how this oak that you see now began. It's just a little seed. Oh, look at you, the madame. I really like that.
Thank you.
But for, you were such a, there's a word for it. You was a chubby kid, right?
Yes.
So what changed? What did you do with all those?
When you are changing,
Yeah, I guess so.
the body
I guess
also
so.
change.
I guess so. The Seed to Oak segment is brought to you by Kel Kids Toothpaste. Now, if you have children between the ages of 2 and 6 at home and you're having challenges getting them to brush their teeth, it may be because of their toothpaste. And I think it is. I've got some of them at home. And so get the Kel Kids Toothpaste. It's strawberry flavored. It's easy on their tongues. It's easy on their gums. And it will give them the kind of protection you want. No cavity problems. Fresh breath throughout the day. Kel Kids Toothpaste. You've had quite a journey from your childhood till now. And even by looking at the pictures, we can see the growth in you.
Yes.
So let's talk about, that growth that you've had. You went to the Northern Vocational Institute, like you mentioned. What did you do there? What did you study there?
Yes, I studied secretarial studies. And then from there, I moved to Tamale Polytechnic, now Tamale Technical University, and studied DBS.
What is DBS?
Diploma in Business Studies,
Oh, I see.
Secretaryship and Management.
I see. Why did you choose to go into secretarial studies?
My father has been part of my decision in my career making. And he has pushed me, he has encouraged me, and he believes in education. You know that learning a skill, you don't wait for government to come and employ you. So that is the reason why I chose secretaryship and management as a career.
And so your first contact with secretarial studies was at the vocational school?
Was at the Northern School of Business because I wanted to be consistent in my career.
Okay.
So from there I moved to Tamale Polytechnic
For
and
your
pursue
DBS.
for DB. After DB I pursue higher national diploma. So in my second year I had an employment at Tamale Workers College and now Tamale Learning Center as shorthand and typing madam.
Because I was going to ask you, I was going to ask you, what do secretaries do? What during your secretarial education? What do you learn? What do you do?
We learn office procedures. We learn shorthand, learn typing, business law, economics.
Economics?
Yes, and communication skills.
And then you also learn typing?
Yes, and we did typewriting. I also
see.
did typewriting.
Do you find that secretarialship or secretarial education is still relevant today?
It's still relevant, but because due to technology, many people are being equipped with IT. Some managers and bosses now have laptops at their offices, but it's still relevant because we need to produce administrators and officers,
Yes.
so that they will get to know the duties and activity of secretaryship and management studies to apply it in the workplace.
So your first job was in the civil service?
Yes,
right?
my first job it was part-time.
Part
I was
How long
I would
ago
go
was
to
this?
school. It was about 6 years before I moved to Kumasi.
I see.
I was employed because I was there while schooling in my second year as a teacher, secretariat teacher. So when I complete, I had an opportunity and I did my national service at NVTI and now Ghana TV Service.
Okay.
And then from there, I had an opportunity and they posted me to Kumasi Vocational Training Institute as administrative secretary.
If I may ask, you were in school at the time.
Yes.
Why did you decide to take up the civil service job
Yes,
as well?
you look up to some people as role model. There is this woman, Madam Dinah. I want to thank you so much for being part of my life. Madam Dinah was a final year student. She was working, but she came to do DBA, HND, and whilst I was in Form 1. So I met her, so I was just following her to mentor me and then nurture me. And she took care of me. So one day she just called me and said, Humaima, there is an opportunity I want to, can you teach? I said, yes, madam. Come and handle shorthand for me.
Right.
So it was part-time. We're doing it 3:30 to 6 o'clock. Those who are working and they want promotions at their workplaces, they can't leave their work and go for full-time. So the secretaries, stenographers, private secretaries, administrators, they want to upgrade themselves. So after work, they will come there and then study the secretariat.
But you yourself was a very young woman
yes,
at
so
that time. So
yes,
what was it like?
yes, when we go for meetings, I mingle with my lecturers.
Okay.
Some of my lecturers were teaching there. So they say, oh, so the principal will call small madam. So I was mingling because the body was too small. So they were calling me small man. So I feel happy and in great enjoy.
Did you experience any challenges there? Because then you were teaching people who were perhaps older
than me.
Yes.
Yes,
So,
teaching, you need to be patient and give the classroom room to operate. So I was patient and I respect them because knowledge is God that has given me the knowledge, and I'm giving it back to them because when I'm no more, I can't send. Nobody can use my certificate. But if you transfer the knowledge that you have to people, you can still receive the blessing. They will also be using it to get opportunity in their to better their lives.
Indeed, but it is not only those adults that you taught. You also
taught young people.
Yes, and it also wasn't only secretariatship. You taught English at some point.
Yes, somewhere.
Talk to us about that experience.
In fact, when I was employed and I was posted to Bourne Vocational Training Institute as administrative secretary, my manager called me and said, at that time we were having inadequate staff. So he called me and said I should handle English. And actually, when I started teaching English, I wanted to have more skill in education. So I have applied and pursued diploma in education in order to manage classroom.
And you hope to get a PhD at some point?
Yes.
So do you have your first degree now?
Yes, I have first degree at both. I completed the diploma in education at University of Cape Coast, University of Choice. And then I continued the same university and did my degree, Bachelor of Management Studies. And currently, I'm about to graduate. I'm on my dissertation.
Yes.
Yes.
So what's your dissertation about?
Yes, it's about the impact of in-service training in technical and vocational education in Ghana, in northern region.
I see, but why that? Why did you choose that topic?
These days when employers pick employees, there are because of lack of resources and funds, they find it difficult to organize this in-service training before they pick their job. There is a need for the new employers to be giving in-service training before they start.
Well, the PL show wishes you the very best in that endeavor. However, there's still more to talk about you. You moved to Kumasi at some point.
Yes.
What for?
To work, to continue the good work I'm doing. From there, I took a transfer to Tamale Vocational Training Institute.
And let's talk about Tamale, because when you went to Tamale, you went to change things over
so
there.
When I went to Tamale Vocational Training Institute, in fact, the department I was to handle, I was made as the head of Department of Secretaryship and Management Studies. Yes, and I met an empty class, because I met one lady who was about to graduate, and when she finished it, the class is empty. But I did not give up. There was a time I was assigned to St. Mary Vocational Training Institute. Whilst I was there, I joined Tamale Vocational Training Institute committee, admission committee, and we went for outreach program, and we talked to junior high school final year students who are about to write BEC, the need for vocational education. And we also send flyers to lorry stations, to mosques, to churches, to social gatherings, just to enroll more students into the other trade areas that we were running, electrical, building and construction. And I was also pushing for my department to get students. And God being so good, I had 12 students.
12 of them?
Yes, 12 of the students.
Are they still there now?
They have graduated.
Oh, okay. As regional head now, what's your typical day like?
We register mastercraft person shops and give them certificates to prove their competency. We work with those mastercraft person who have learned the trade or the skill directly from the workshop. He just got a lot. We have the shop hairdressers, and they are having apprentices, tailors, and they are carpenters, masons. You see, some of them, these mastercraft persons, some of them, they didn't go to do, they just learn the skill directly. So we coordinate this department, we monitor them and register them with certificates. We also organize skill upgrading workshop for them.
Let's do one better. How about we go and take a look at a day in her life as we saw it. Take a look.
The heartbeat of every nation can be felt in the vibrancy of its youth. The empowered youth empowers the hope of a nation. Our phenomenal lady and special guest on the show today is the Northern Regional Head of Informal Apprenticeship Department, Humaimatu Abdul-Wahab. She is a passionate lady who draws inspiration and fulfillment in seeing young people thrive. Born to a father who was a farmer and a mother who was a trader, all her life has seen is hard work and perseverance.
I've been with Madam Humaimatu for a while now. I am her student. She trained me in typing, she trained me in short handwriting, and several things with regards to secretarial duties and administrative works.
She helped me to apply for Comfort Effect program. Through that program, I was able to become a graphic designer.
Fantastic stuff you do over there. And your students, they said really nice things about you. How do you feel about seeing your students?
I feel happy because I have impacted my community, the society, and I bring development into Ghana.
360 is brought to you by Kel 360 toothpaste. Kel 360 toothpaste brightens your teeth, prevents cavity, gives fresh breath with its cool mint throughout the day, and protects your teeth from decaying. It's FDA approved and you can rely on its quality. Kel 360 toothpaste, Kel Happy Smile. Let's continue our conversation with Humaimatu Abdul-Wahab. Humaimatu, you have such an impressive life you have lived, a career that is so... How many years have you been working?
15.
15.
But
Wow.
when I add the part-time to it, almost 18.
Of course you should.
So 18.
So 18 years,
Yes,
right? And
yes.
you have impacted knowledge into a lot of young people. But I also see that there are more women or girls than boys. Why do you think that is so?
Women, we have a lot to do. Women need to be empowered. And when you empower a woman, that's why we always say, when you educate a woman, you educate the whole nation. So that's why our attention is on women, because women always have a burden. Family issues, taking care of the children. Even if the husband or the family cannot cater for them, a woman have to still struggle to make life better for our children.
I see. And right now, in the times that we live in, it would seem that vocational, education or learning a skill is coming back into vogue, if you like, right? We are in the times when people want to learn a skill, isn't it?
Yes.
It is a good thing, isn't it?
Yes, it's a good thing, because previously the perception of TVET, learning a skill like vulnerable or those who are dead-head, darling, or school dropout.
Yeah.
But I think this time, government has drawn his attention to make TVET school. He has started putting up infrastructure, equipping the institute with 2 basic tools, ensuring that the TVET is reformed to make it accessible and attractive to young people to learn a skill, to become self-employed, because all of us cannot go to the grammar school.
Why do you think that the stigma is there, that, as you said, people will prefer to go to secondary school than to vocational
school? You see, because
school?
Initially when you look at the grammar school, they have enough resources, they have buses, they are getting this kind of support. But unlike previously, vocational schools were lacking this. And because of that, we're even reaching out to, because it's a talent area. We're looking for young people going out on outreach program to educate them the need for vocational education. But this time around, it's not like that. Now we have free TVET.
Okay.
Yes.
So what then would you say to young people? And it's not just the north of Ghana, but all over the country, young people are attracted to the cities like Accra and to Kumasi because they feel that is where they can make their lives. What do you have to say to the young girls and boys who do that?
Yeah, I would say that we shouldn't all be pushing the young people to go to the grammar school. I think we should let them focus on the TV, learn a skill, and become self-employed, and even become an entrepreneur, and even employ others, because the white-collar jobs are limited.
Humaimatu Abdul-Wahab is my guest today on the PL show. Stay with us. When we come back, there's more to talk about.
Brush, 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 brush your teeth. Brush, 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 2 times a day. Brush with Kel-Kit.
Hello, my friends. My name is Kel-Kit Toothpaste.
Wow.
I was made to be gentle on your gum, but protected. I will protect your teeth from cavity, make your teeth whiter, stronger, keep your mouth fresh all day. And best of all, I'm strawberry flavored. So put on a smile and try me.
That's amazing.
Just try me. That's my job.
If you say so, jump on my brush. Makes your teeth stronger, chicky chicky whiter, chicky chicky stronger. Yay! You did it!
I'm glad you like your new toothpaste. Don't forget to brush both day and night.
Kel-Kit. Happy smile.
Welcome back to the Kel Toothpaste PL show. Still with me here is Humaimatu Abdul-Wahab. She is a trailblazer in her community, done fantastic things with young girls there up north, Ghana. She's now the regional head of informal apprenticeship at Ghana TVET Educational Services. So I've got a surprise for you. Are you ready to see what the surprise is?
I want to see.
No, I don't feel like showing you. Take a look. There's someone here for you.
Wow.
Who is that?
Hajia Halima.
Well, Hajia Halima, you're welcome to our show today.
Yeah, thank you very much. Good afternoon to everybody.
Indeed. And with us here is Humaimatu. How do you know Humaimatu?
I know Humaimatu from a program that was organized and I was speaking and she came in there. And immediately after I finished speaking, the next day I saw Humaima in my office. She came, what did she tell me? She said, oh, I like the way you spoke to us and I'm proud of you. I want to just follow you. I want you to look up to you so that you see how you can grow me. I said, Humaima, you are welcome always. So then we took it from there. Since then, anytime she has any program, she will involve me. And then as an organization, we also work with females, mentors, mentees. So anytime we have a program, and how far we want to go, we normally will invite Humaima. Humaima has never turned down any opportunity that we granted her to come and speak to young people. She has been able to make TVET very attractive to the young person, especially the young ladies. It's Humaima that I know that almost every Saturday you see her in an informal program, encouraging young people. Thank you very much for every opportunity you have given all our young people. All your mentees are very proud of you. I have to say, Humaima must just be on the PL show because Humaima deserves to be on the PL show.
Amazing. We couldn't agree more. Hajia, you have a lot of wonderful things to say about Humaima. She's so surprised to hear some of those things.
Hajia, thank you very much for the wonderful description and words that you have used and recognizing my performance, my work under the TV sector, and also bringing a smile into the informal sector, especially the young one under the informal apprenticeship.
Hajia's message, I think that has been really passed on. You know, it has also brought you to tears. How do you feel about hearing those great things being said about you?
I feel happy because I really work for it. I have passion and I'm not selfish. I look not even monitoring their shop, giving them the certificates. I also push to solicit for support, like Comfort Ghana, support young women to start up, support mastercraft person to grow their shop. I have gone 100 miles to solicit for support to boost mastercraft persons. The apprentices have been given funds and they bought industrial machines. Others who are into photocopy, IT, they have bought photocopier, just like the secretarial work that I'm doing to become self-employed, open a com center. So I think basically what Hajia have said, I'm impressed and I'm happy.
Well, here on the PL show, we also want to say congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Really emotional moment there with Humaimatu and Hajia Halima. So if you're not mentoring girls and boys or in the classroom or going around and monitoring people, you know, your dailies, what do you do for you? The person called Humaimatu.
Yes. During my relaxation time, you know, I also do some beading. Beads making, and then be with my children to play and then have fun.
Well then, let's take a look at that.
Yeah.
Here's the DIY segment brought to you by Kel Charcoal.
Welcome to my DIY segment. Today we are going to learn bead making. You hold the thread and pick the bead and put into the hole, as many as you can. Have to continue like this. But as you are doing, you have to be mixing the colors. So the colors are green and then white. I'm not tying it. I will now put it. So you see, normally when we are doing the bead, we do it alongside the dress that you wear so that it will match. So this color and then the dress I'm wearing is a combination of the dress and the beads, and you can see how beautiful I am looking. Thank you for watching my DIY. I hope you have learned something about beading.
How long have you been doing it?
1 year now.
I see.
Yes.
Now, who because you are a secretary.
Because I've now moved to the informal sector.
Okay.
There is this an NGO, Bruce Dream Foundation. They empower young girls and train them in beads making. So I normally send young girls to learn the business. So when I send them there, I also have the interest to also learn. So at my leisure time, I can be doing small.
One hour to necklace, Nidiana.
No, I mean to Nidin. Say you bundles. The yensa. And I will Sumadi, a Sumadi, and Nampabwa.
And to Yampabwa,
Yampabwa now the beast nashishing.
Now, maybe I bring away.
Would the any with a train ever.
There be any
Mayana and Bayane, with your Pabo about Bayamo.
Mate, amazing stuff you do there. The DIY segment is brought to you by Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. I said, okay, say, Timre Munana and Crofo, Amode Bidie, or Becca Bomuno, the Trinity. But see, answer the Tremu. See, an abaso ye Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Nyanka Bidie and the Bemano, to see a biwo toothpaste no. And if a fair kama. Inti Bomodiana Koto Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Now, Nimsen Crofo the Bidie tree woman. Now, why be
my ebipe? Or a bidie and a di Mire Fisa. Drone di kan ho na ya twitwi
because sisi ano ya Kel Charcoal Toothpaste enti ni obenya obidie no mu bibia no sisi e owe mu na sisi anso de waba PL show no so no ye de we be ma wansa ntu yusu wi a
we nyina mi de
nkwa o de
mu yi ba akoma me na me fa sofi
why are they nti ya da se wo ba.
Thank you. That's it.
Actually, the first one ye nwie akaba nti no de me am sorry na ma ya ma o ba show no so na wo kwa ye ma wo bibi na wo di akwa akosi wo fie enye bibi keke but e kire say waba PL show so e kire say wo ye ohema nti sia wo ye napa Humaimatu nti am nti napa ha na tena mo ase napa ha na ase kire ne say
queen.
Nti sisi ya ye Queen Humaimatu Abdul-Wahab. And a queen nso de fatao because why ye niama bebre nti.
Thank you.
Ye de hyewe nimonyam.
Me da se. Ya me hyiramo.
And I when say me say udin wa ha say. Nti wo de to officer.
Wow.
So hona girls never
yes.
Hona be inspire mo. Na udin no was so se wa ba PL shows. And asisi anso amunti me frɛ say auntie bio.
Yes. Napa queen.
That's a baby.
Thank you so much. I'm glad.
And we are even, happier that you do what you do and you're here. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I want to become a lecturer to continue the secretaryship and management studies.
Amazing.
Continue teaching the secretarial students.
Amazing.
I also wish to also, with your help, to also have a foundation in the near future so that I can reach out to vulnerable the young girls to equip them with TV skills and to better their life and continue to impact my society, the society, my community, and Ghana at large.
We're happy to help the best way we can, and we wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Well, if you had fun and learned a lot from Humaimatu, that makes two of us, because this episode has been not only exciting, but it has also been very inspirational. And that's what I love about the Kel Toothpaste PL show. So how about you join us same time next week for another episode. Remember that the PL show is brought to you by the Kel Toothpaste brands, Kel 360, Kel Kits, and Kel Charcoal. Kel Happy Smile. My makeup is by the African American Beauty Academy and Spa. And if for any reason you'd like to support Humaimatu and her foundation and the great work she does up north in Ghana, her numbers will be at the bottom of your screen. If you missed the show, watch a playback on YouTube. Even better, join us same time on this channel for a live episode of the Kel Toothpaste PL show. My name is Keminni Amanor. Bye-bye.
Bye.